Once upon a time there was a lovely couple who went swimming in the sea off the coast of Brighton Pier. What they didn't know is what was going to happen next. There were a gang of youths who were following this lovely couple. However, in a twist, the gang of youths, they were causing a lot of problems for this lovely couple. Late that afternoon, the couple, they went back to the apartment. What wasn't known is what was going to happen. The gang, the youths, the violence, what they were using, it was shocking. Suddenly there was a real concern for the couple. The violence that these youths were using, it was disgusting. Suddenly the gang of youths, they would have a lot to say in court. Late that evening, the couple, they would watch television. Suddenly things started to get really heated. The couple, they were livid with the gang of youths. Suddenly the gang of youths, they would be arrested and they would be put behind bars. The next day, the couple who were named as Damien Stewart and Kelly Nicholson, they would go to court. They told the judge their version of events. Suddenly the judge, he wanted to hear from the gang of youths. So the judge, he wanted to hear from the gang of youths. The gang of youths gave their version of events, which was not the truth. Late that afternoon, the couple, they would go out shopping before they would go for a job interview at Tesco in the city centre of Brighton. Late that evening, they had their tea, they had some chicken salad. They decided they would watch a question of sport on BBC One. The next day, the couple, they went to the hairdressers in the city centre in Brighton. What happened next would be extraordinary. There was a group who were following the couple. However, in a twist, the couple managed to fend off the offenders. And the offenders, however, in a twist, they would come back only for the police to put handcuffs on them. And the couple, they would be able to get on with their everyday lives without being disturbed by the group of individuals who all they wanted to do was cause problems. The next day, the couple, they went to the Amex Stadium. They would watch Brighton over Albion beat Reading at the Amex Stadium. Later that evening, the couple, they would hear back from Jimmy Jordan Robson. He offered them the job at Tesco. They would start work the following day. The couple, they were really looking forward to starting their first shift tomorrow at Tesco. The next day, the couple, they started their first shift at Tesco. They had a really busy shift. Late that afternoon, the couple, they would have a break before they would go back on shift. Later that evening, the couple continued their work until they finished their shift of the day. Later that evening, after they had finished work at Tesco, the couple decided to go for a walk on the seafront before they would go home, and they would go back to their apartment to settle down for the night. They would watch MasterChef on BBC One while they were having their tea. They had shepherd's pie. The next day, the couple, they went to Tesco for the next shift. What wasn't known is what was going to happen. There was some very dangerous individuals who entered the premises, and these individuals, dangerous individuals, they wanted the money, but the staff who worked at Tesco, they would not budge.
You got the coffee?
So there was a real tension, and there was a real concern for the workers at Tesco. Jimmy Jordan Robson, he would phone the police immediately. Later that afternoon, the workers, they carried on getting on with the job that needed doing.
Anyway.
But these individuals, they were really causing so many problems at Tesco. What wasn't known is what was going to happen next. They left the store without paying. Suddenly things were starting to get really tense for the staff who worked at Tesco. The next day, the couple who went to court to give their version of events with the other staff members at Tesco, it remained to be seen if the suspects would tell the truth of the incident, what happened. That happened when they were in the store in Tesco. Later that afternoon, the couple, they went shopping and bought some clothes for their families and for their friends. Later that evening, the couple, they decided they would go out to a really nice restaurant and eat some really nice food before they would settle down for the night, before they would have to go to work tomorrow. The next day, the couple, they went to Tesco and they would have a busy day's work ahead. Later that evening, the couple, they would watch television and they would watch the One Show on BBC One. The next day, the couple, they went to work before they would go to the gym, and after they had finished their shift for the day at Tesco. Later that afternoon, the couple, they would have some really difficult customers to deal with. Some of the customers, they would be rude towards the members of staff at Tesco. Later that evening, the couple, they went to the gym to do an hour's workout before they would go home, and they would have pasta for their tea. The next day, the couple, they went to the beach and they would go swimming in the sea. Suddenly the weather started changing in a blink of an eye. The weather would be really lovely in the morning, and then in the afternoon it would start raining. While they were on the beach swimming in the sea, later that afternoon, the couple went to the amusements and they would go on the slot machines before they'd go back to their apartment, and they would check their emails on their laptop. Later that evening, the couple would have a stir fry for their tea before they would watch Pointless on BBC One, then they would watch Eggheads, and then the one show the next day the couple went to work, and what wouldn't be known is what would happen next. One of the customers, they would use really bad language towards the workers. Excuse me. And one of the customers who go shopping at Tesco, the security guard would have to escort them out of the premises. The end, Sam Jenkinson. Yeah, woo, yeah, done.